returning to the place we said we would never return to, the tourist pit of hell in Shanghai. Nanjing Road is a capitalistic hellscape of an environment that is all commerce and commercialism. If there was ever a place in Shanghai where you were gonna get pickpocketed, this would be it. Ahoy, it's your boy. And tonight, what are we doing? I gotta be honest with you, I was just in my hotel for a couple hours. We went to Fudan Dashue or Fudan University today because that's ostensibly what we're here for. I saw a very famous professor give a lecture there. His name is Michael Pewitt, or not a lecture, rather he was giving a talk. He was invited to come to Shanghai for a couple things. This is one of them. And fortuitously, I happened to be in town while he was here, so the people at Fudan invited me to come check it out, so that's cool. But after I got back, I have to admit, I've been a little depressed this trip, and I think it's just traveling alone and feeling a little overwhelmed by Shanghai, and I was feeling a little down in the dumps at the hotel. Took a little nappy nap, but when I woke up I thought, man, you're just wasting your fucking time at Shanghai if you're falling asleep. So I said, we're going out and we're doing something. When I was walking back from the train from Fudan, I saw literally a queue around the block for this place called the Park Hotel Deli. I don't know what they sell or why they're so famous, but I said, that's where we're going. And after that, even though it's a goddamn tourist trap, we're going back to Nanjing Road. I want you to see what that looks like at night. Hopefully we'll get accosted by some people who are trying to sell us stuff, because that's funny. What I'm really hoping you get at the end of it is the view of downtown Shanghai at night when it's all lit up, because that's what it's for. And it'll get us out of the hotel, and it'll get us walking around and getting some exercise, and that's always good for your mental health. So if you're down in the dumps, get out and do something. I don't care what it is. So that's what we're doing. Thanks for tagging along. Let's do it. All right, so the Park Hotel is coming up here. Let's see what this deli is so famous for. Oh, there is a big queue. That's all right, we're doing it, because what the fuck else are we gonna do? Got a little nervous because I'm not really sure what we're gonna get. I'm just gonna point at something and say, give it to me. 你好. 一包. 最有名?
For butterfly?
Yes, please.
For ordinary sweet? One packet?
One packet.
Okay, 32 yuan. With bag?
不用. I don't need a bag.
You speak Chinese, that's good.
What's that?
You speak Chinese, that's good.
不，我应该也练习说中文。你是我的老师，谢谢你。
好，可以吃。
好，完了。Great. He was very sweet. Probably like these baked goods. All right, that was easy. I tell you, this has been a hard trip to Shanghai. I've been a little down in the dumps. Yeah, some of the people have been difficult, but overall, the people who are sweet are very, very sweet and make it hard not to be endeared to this place. If people are short or rude, it's just a crush of humanity that they live in, and I think they're just really pressured to, you know, there's just a lot of pressure all the time, so that's okay. Alright, so let's cross the street for the taste test. So we got a bag of these. Let's give it a try. Get these little butterfly, I don't know, they're buttered, flaky something. Alright, here we go. Yep. Okay. Okay. Well, I gotta tell you, that's pretty fucking good. You know, this thing has probably been sitting in a bag all day, so it's not the freshest thing in the world, but that's pretty fucking good. A little sweet, very flaky, but also pretty soft at the same time. Wow. And I got one bag. People were leaving with like 2 big brown bags full. So here's what I'm thinking. I can't eat a whole bunch of this. What we'll do is there are 4 left in here. I'm gonna eat this one. We're gonna do our thing. I'm gonna end the night at this cigar bar near my hotel. There's usually about 4 people on staff, and if it feels appropriate, I'll give the rest of them. All right, let's go. All right. So now we're returning to the place we said we would never return to, the tourist pit of hell in Shanghai. If there was ever a place in Shanghai where you were going to get pickpocketed, this would be it. Nanjing Road is a capitalistic hellscape of an environment that is all commerce and commercialism. And it's Monday. Will it be popping off? I don't know. Let's have a look. Wow. Okay, it's not overwhelming. Now, last time we were here, we were inundated with people wanting to sell us watches, massages, people looking for boyfriends, you know, even if it's just for an evening. And we'll see if the camera might deter people. But for now, let's just walk around and see what this place has to offer. If Vegas made a Shanghai hotel, this is what it would look like. It's almost like Shanghai doing an impersonation of itself. You see so many white people here, it's wild. In Taiwan, you can go an entire day without seeing a white person. Here, you're not as special. It's kind of weird because you make eye contact with people and you realize they're targeting you. You think, oh wow, I locked eyes with that sort of age-appropriate, attractive woman. And then they come up to you and ask, oh, where are you from? And you can tell they're buttering you up for some type of sell. This also seems to be a place where a lot of young people will post up and stream. Streaming is a big thing. Actually, here's someone right now. People set up here and they do live streaming. Very popular here amongst the young people. Hell, it's half of what we're doing here. All right, let's do this. Let's cross, be dangerous. Ah. Now this is a place where Gabe would basically sharpen the nearest object and fall on it. He would hate this. I think it's a sketch. No, see, people are trying to sell me watches here. Here we have the trolley. All right, let's make a run for it. No. But maybe you want to see more of this environment than you do me. We've had maybe half a dozen people try to sell us stuff. But so far, I think the camera's doing an okay job of repelling some people. You have these intersections that are not very clearly marked. And you'll see there's a stoplight on one side and a green light. But once this light changes, you just see people walking through this all the time and nearly get clipped by scooters or even cars go through here. So you just have to be very, very careful. And also there's this chain. If you know what it is, you're probably laughing then and pointing this out. It looks like a Shanghai version of Polo. And they basically have these tables set up where they have these barkers. And they're constantly barking and people can pick through these clothes. But when there aren't that many people, you see that the clothes are just thrown all over the floor. People just pick at them, and what they don't want, they just throw it on the floor. It's different. That's the motto. All right, we're gonna get some cigars for tonight. 我可以买一个可以耶，我也想买这个 the pointed one. 谢谢. All right. Locked and loaded. I'm not saying these are great cigars. I don't know anything about cigars. But if you go to the cigar bar and buy one, you're going to pay twice the price. So, all right. Big sea of humanity up against us. You just got to look like you know where you're going and people will get out of your way. That's what I'm finding. Again, it's not good or bad, but in Shanghai, because there's so many people, just had to wave some actually attractive women. And they're age appropriate. They don't look like they're doing anything, but they're definitely out here looking for, I don't know what they're selling necessarily. I don't know if it's sex. It could just be a massage. This is where we went. We went there yesterday, or maybe the day before, I don't know. All the days are bleeding into each other. But that place is actually pretty fun. It says Shanghai Xiaochicheng. It's a snack city. Huzzah! Here you go. All right. Well, I don't know if you're gonna get a better view than that. I think you'll just have to take my word for it. All right, I'm gonna let myself walk around and enjoy this and drink it in without the camera. We'll see if we get into anything else tonight, but if not, this was definitely worth getting out of the hotel room for. I was feeling a little down in the dumps earlier, but it's hard to stay mad at Shanghai, I suppose.